Hello, hello there, my crafty friends. It is Candy here from SweetStamper.com, and I'm here for the third day in a row for Facebook Live, and these are my extra Facebook Lives I'm doing for the holidays. And every day I'm doing something that is practical and that you can stamp right now. So we've been kind of coming up to the holiday season. Some of us have been planning for months. And now it is just like right upon us very, very soon. Hi, Valerie. I'm glad you're here with me live today. So if you are watching the replay, I would love it if you will just put replay in the comments. And that will let me know that you are tuning in later. Hey, Barb, I'm glad you're here. And if you're watching on YouTube, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe to my channel because I do download all my Facebook Lives. So if you're not here with me live, you can easily catch all of the replays on Facebook. And they're also done in playlists, so it makes it really easy to find what you're looking for. Hey, Carlos, I'm glad you're here today. So we're going to do some packaging and some pretty packaging. And I've got a fun little bag that we are going to make today. And I'm doing it in a holiday theme. You can do this for any time of year. So I love that we can just switch up the designer paper. We can switch up the colors and do it for a different time of year. Okay, so here we go. Okay, now let me make sure that I can see what you're seeing. I got my cute little holiday Jingle Bell bracelet on, and that is part of our fun for the holidays, and these are my holiday Facebook Lives, particular holiday Facebook Lives, because honestly, like I said, we've been looking at Christmas cards and Christmas projects for months now. So I wanted to share this fun little bag, and this was one of the make and takes that we did at my live retreat. So I host live crafting retreats here in San Antonio, and we are 4 times a year. Hey, Kathy, I've got 4 scheduled for 2022. I've been doing 3 a year, but we're bumping it up to 4 times a year. So this was one of the little make and takes that we did, and this cute little bag. It's a really nice medium-sized bag, and let me see, this finishes out at a little over 4 inches, like 4 1/4. 4 1/2, so it's almost like a 4-inch square, but you do have this nice 1 1/2-inch gusset, so it holds some nice things in addition to treats. So I know sometimes we do a lot of treats packaging, but I wanted to show you some things that you could put some small gifts into as well. So what I'm going to be featuring today is all things that are on the last chance list. Today is December the 8th, we do have a free shipping promotion with Stampin' Up! And so if you have things on the last chance list that you've not yet purchased, today is probably a good day to do that. Now, this designer series paper that I'm going to be using is this one, and it's from the Santa Paws suite. Now, mine's kind of cut up, but you can see this is my favorite piece because I have a Welsh Corgi. And hey, Marlene, I'm glad you're here. But super cute animal prints. But then the B-sides are really nice too. And you have some, honestly, you could use this outside of the holidays as well as some of these others. I mean, these are just kind of like sweater stitchings. And this one as well. So some really useful patterns, but aren't these adorable? So I like that this paper has a lot of fun patterns, a lot of good uses for scrapbooking, for card making, for packaging, just really adorable. And this piece that has all of the pool party in it, that's the one that I'm going to use today. So this designer series paper is on the last chance list, so it's available while supplies last through January the 2nd. I don't believe it's reduced in price, but I will tell you something that is, and that is this Pool Party Striped to Grow Green ribbon. I can't remember the reduction, but this is on sale. So it coordinates with this suite. But look, I mean, this is Pool Party and white striped ribbon. I mean, you could use that on a lot of things. So this is what I'm going to use. And the other thing I'm using is, because this is part of a suite, I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of the Stamps and Dies. And what I wanted to point out to you is the dies are on sale, and the dies are really, really nice. You have several stockings, different sizes of stockings, and look at this cute little, you've got stars and, well, a star, and then you've got this little bow, you've got some leaves, holly leaves, you've got, of course, some little toes for your stockings. I love the little Santa hat. I've used it a couple of different ways. And you do have the animals, so you can you can stamp and cut out the little animals. But there's a lot more in here than just the animals. This is one of my favorite pieces, this giant tag die. Great for card making and great for tags as well. So the die set, I think it's like 40% off. Again, I don't have that list in front of me, but it's a significant savings. So with the, if you get a 40% off item, and then today is free shipping, that means 10%. It's free shipping on $50 and more on your order. But that's a really, really good savings. Okay, now let's get on with the bag. Enough about saving money. Okay, now you're going to need a 12 by 6 piece of paper, and there's really no direction on this piece of paper, so I don't have to be thinking about that. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this at 12 by 6. I guess I need to bring my arm out here. And this is a great thing to just make up a bunch and have them on hand in your little, like I have a little gift wrapping closet. Well, a closet where we keep gifts and gift wrapping and all kinds of things like that. So whether you have a box or a bag or a closet, you can make up several of these and have them ready. Okay, so again, we're at 12 by 6. Now I'm going to take my short side, I'm just going to leave it in here, and I'm going to use my scoring blade, and I'm going to score at 1 1/2 inch, because that's going to be my gusset. So let's bring this into 1 1/2, 1 1/2, and you remember that on your Stampin' Trimmer, the light color gives you a light touch, so that's always your scoring one. The dark one gives you a strong touch, otherwise known as cutting. So you want to be mindful of that. Let me bring this down a little bit more so you can see where I'm going to be. And I will list all my measurements. Yesterday we did the fun not Stamp and Shuffle, not cut, what's it called? Stack and Shuffle. Technique, super fun. I posted all the measurements on my blog today, so those are easy to find and you can have access to them. Okay, now I'm going to, once again, I'm going to score at 1 1/2 again. So there is my first score line. And I usually like to run this a couple of times just to make sure I get a really good score. And then I'm going to run it at 5 3/4. Right there. And then at 7 1/4, like so. And then at 11 1/2. So that's going to be my last little score line. And this is going to make a really cute little bag. Okay, so now Stampin' Trimmer goes away. And if you are wanting to get a Stampin' Trimmer, I know they're out of stock right now. It's going to be like mid-January before they're back. And this is just some of the new reality that we're all having to live with. Lots of supply chain challenges. And so, you know, we just have to, it is what it is. We have to deal with it. So we will deal with it, and we will be happy, even when we're not. Let me grab a, let's see, let's do this. Let's grab some scissors here. Okay, now I'm going to score all my fold lines, and I think, you know, I was originally going to use this side. I've got two different, that's a little bit too much pattern. So this is kind of where I'm thinking I'm going to go. Hey, Velma and Adriana and Kay, welcome, welcome. We're making a little gift bag. So I'm trying to decide which side of the paper I should use. Now I can use this side, or I can use this pool party side. So let me know if you have a preference and what you're thinking. And because I'm going to need to score, well, they're already scored, but I'm going to need to fold accordingly. Oh, I don't want to tie that yet. While I'm waiting for comments to come through, I will show you, this is a really cute swap card that I got using this suite, or using the bundle. So look at this adorable little puppy with the stocking, and I love this little Peace, Joy, and Kisses. Honestly, you could use that not just at Christmas, but well beyond Christmas. But look how cute it is in that Highland Heather. I thought this was just a really, really cute example of the bundle that is holiday or not. Almost, I mean, that almost be a baby card with that cute little stocking like that. So let's see if anybody's voting yet on my color scheme, what we're thinking. And while you're doing that, I'm going to grab a couple of, let's see what we're going to do for a little bit of embellishment. The B side looks good with that ribbon. Okay, let's go with, I like that, Velma. We're going to go with the pool party side. Grab a few embellishments here. Yeah, Lori, that is a gorgeous purple card, isn't it? Okay, let's go with this. So what I'm going to do is, I find it easier. You can just start cutting your flats, but I find it easier if you score everything. Not score, I've already scored. If you fold everything first and really get a nice crease line on it. And then when you go to cut your flaps, it's going to be really, really easy. There it is. Sometimes with this patterned paper, you just kind of have to find where you've... Did I miss a line there somewhere? Something's wrong. Let's see. What have I done? No, that's right. No, I should have. What have I done here? Well, have I totally mucked this up? No, I think we're good. Okay. One, two, three. Okay, we're good. Hey, Jackie, I'm glad you're here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along my score lines up to what I call the intersection. So right up to there. And I'm going to cut all of the score lines up to there. And I'm just going to go ahead right now and I'm going to miter these. And so when you do that little wedge in there, it just makes for a much neater and tidier bag or box. Ah, there's my other score line. I knew there was another one in there. There it is. Oh, I thought I was going crazy. See, when you have these heavily patterned papers, it can be a little challenging to find them. So, you know, when you're using cardstock, it's easy peasy. And that's where, when you're doing your score line, that's why I kind of go back and forth across it a couple of times, because I need it to be prominent enough that I can find it and use it. So this is probably upside down for you, but I can stamp upside down, but I can't cut upside down. That is beyond my ability right there. Now, when you get to this one here, we're going to cut out this little tiny rectangle. Now, when I go to, adhere this, like so, my recommendations are either to use tear and tape, and honestly, I got this whole roll of tear and tape in my last paper pumpkin kit, which is amazing. I mean, you look at all that tear and tape they gave us. I usually use the Stampin' Seal Plus. Again, I'm a lazy stamper. I'm a quick girl, and that would, because I have to peel the back off, I know it's sad, but yeah, I don't want to have to peel the back off. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus which is super strong. And I am going to just fold that over like so. And then I am going to, well, I think I didn't get this quite, I didn't line this up very well. So that's, you know, even with your Seal Plus, thankfully, you have a couple of seconds before it really hardens up on you. So if you mess up like I just did and you need to bring it down a little bit, it'll give you a little bit of a grace period. Not much, but a little bit. Oh yeah, that's better. That's better. It's still kind of, you see how that's kind of, yeah, I kind of have a little overhang there and that's going to bug me. So let's just slice that off. Probably when I put the bag, fold it up, all up, you wouldn't even notice it, but yes, Lori, you're absolutely right. You can score too hard with the DSP. And one of the things I love to use is the, what's it called? The score, the Stamp and Score, you know, the big plate, oh yeah, I can't even think of the name of it. But I do like it partly because it's a little easier to control, I think. It takes up a little bit of space, but if you're going to do a lot of scoring, the Simply Scored, that's what it's called, Simply Scored tool is really perfect. So now I've just put these little flaps in and this one in, and I put adhesive on this one. So now, look how nice and tidy that is because of those little mitered corners. And now this is just going to have a little bit of stuff on the inside to make it really, really hold. Now, I can tell there's a little seam here, so that's going to be the back of my box. And then I'm just going to pinch together like so. And then I'm just using, this is an ordinary hole punch, you know, like for your notebooks. Like, this is from when my kids were in school. That's how old it is. But it's going to work. And I'm just coming down, I don't know, maybe about 3/4 of an inch or so. And that is going to give me just what I need. Now, let me show you, before I tie this up, and before I get it all decorated, what we can do. Well, first of all, ooh, that looks kind of cute. That's not quite as busy a pattern when I put it on this one. But I think I like this one here. I think I like that better, and I think I'm going to use that one. So let me just put a little hole in this one too, because I'm going to need to stick that down. Look at there. Look at there. Now I can either do it flat or I can do it a little bit, you know, to the side. But that's going to be, we're going to decorate last. I'm actually going to put some ribbon through. I'm going to show you what you can tuck inside. Now, I have an adorable pair of socks that I got from Stampin' Up. These were the Top Achiever Awards. They gave us this huge box of all kinds of fun goodies. So these adorable Stampin' Up socks will fold up very nicely. And I could slip these into my little bag here. Let me fold them a little better. Let's see. I think if I go here and here and here, I can tuck these in. So you could make this in a masculine and put a pair of socks in there. You could make this for a child and put a pair of socks in there. So I do like having our little gift bags that are not just for like treats and things, but because you could put treats in here very easily. Now, they also gave us this lovely Stampin' Up scarf. Isn't it gorgeous? And I'm a scarf girl, so this makes me very happy. I think if you don't like to wear scarves, this would be beautiful tied to your handbag. So this scarf, just to kind of show you the scale of what I'm doing here, I can fold this scarf up and I can tuck it into my little bag here. This would also hold a little pair of gloves or mittens. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a length of ribbon. I'm thinking I'm probably taking about 18 inches. And what I'm going to do is thread this through. I'm doubling it over, and I'm going to thread it through like so. Let me see if I can remember how I did this. And then I'm going to pull. I think I did this right, yeah. Then I'm going to just pull. There we go. And that forms a nice little knot there on the front. Just kind of pull it a little bit more. I don't want to rip the paper, so that's why I'm not pulling too hard. And now I have that pretty little knot on the front. And then I'm going to just tie a pretty bow. Like I said, I put about 18 inches on here. I don't think I needed that much. Kind of depends on the ribbon that you're using. Here we go. I've got helpers here working on class packets for me, and they're over there whispering because they don't want to disturb all of you guys. Okay, so there we have that pretty bow. And see how it's sealed? It covers this up, but it doesn't, I can untie the bow and it doesn't rip the bag. And so, well, actually I did 18 inches and that's about right, actually. Because then we have a nice generous bow on there. Honestly, that would be really cute for a baby gift right there with that beautiful pool party. I love pool party for baby gifts. Oh, you know what? Oh well, I was going to put that there. Oh, I can still fit it. Look at there. It'll still go. And let's just add this little stocking. And we are just about there. Quick and easy gift packaging. Like I said, I will post the measurements if you're wanting to have those. And let's add just a little bit of something here. We need a little shine, a little something. Ooh, these are the new Garden Gems. So, you know, the Eden's Garden is still available. It's a pre-order item, and it is available right now. So don't forget, if you're placing a free shipping order, to grab some of this. I think that I'm just going to tuck that in and not worry too much about the four. You know what I could do? I could just chop that. I'm going to just chop this right up at the top here. I'm just going to cut that off and make it a little bit shorter because I can. And then I'm not worried about it, and I can just tuck that up. It's one thing I sometimes do with my Seal Plus is I push too hard. So let's see if we can get this going again. There we go. Let's try again. There we go. Okay, we are just about there. Quick and easy gift bag, medium sized. Oh, Lord have mercy. I did the wrong one. Oh my goodness, it's this one that I'm doing. Oh, I just messed up the wrong tag, which is not a bad thing. So there, I can just tuck that in. And now I've got my super cute and easy little gift bag made with the on sale Sweet Little Stocking dies and the on sale ribbon, the retiring paper. All of this is from the Sweet Little Stockings suite. And I will show you, if you have a paper catalog at home, it is on page 31 of your paper catalog if you're online. Of course, you can just shop by suite and you can pull up the suite. So it is super easy to find. And like I said, my little bag, you know, you can make this with any colors and any, any patterns and whatever, if you need it to be birthday or baby or whatever. It is a nice size for a baby shower too. So anyway, it's 12 by 6 is the paper that you need. And I will post all of the measurements on my blog at sweetstamper.com. And that is a wrap for today. I will be back here tomorrow with day 4 of your practical, quick, easy holiday projects. not necessarily holiday, but things that you can make during this time of year. Because yesterday we did cards that were seasonal but not holiday. So these are things that you can stamp now. And that's what I want to do, is keep you stamping, keep you creating during this time of year that can be really challenging for a lot of people. And whether your challenge is stress because you're super busy with kids and grandkids and family and friends, or whether your stress is because you're really missing loved ones that you have lost recently or even long ago, my heart goes out to you either way. And let's keep crafting. Let's keep the joy flowing as we stamp and share what we make. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, I will be here tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And if you need to place an order, today is the day, because we have a 10%, free shipping today on $50 or more. I've got a message coming through that I'm reading at the same time. Thank you so much. Take care and God bless.